Bedroom habits narcissists use to punish their partner. Have you ever felt that the bedroom became a place of silence, rejection, or emotional distance instead of love and connection? Sometimes, the most painful punishment in a relationship does not happen through shouting, arguments, or dramatic fights, but through cold behaviors behind closed doors. A narcissistic partner may use intimacy, affection, and emotional closeness as a way to control feelings and create confusion. Instead of seeing connection as a shared experience between two people, they may treat it like a tool to reward or punish their partner. One common habit is suddenly withdrawing affection when they feel angry, criticized, rejected, or unable to control the situation. They may become emotionally unavailable and create distance to make their partner feel unwanted, confused, or insecure. This silent withdrawal can leave the other person constantly questioning what they did wrong and how they can fix things. The partner may start working harder to regain affection, even when they were not the cause of the emotional distance. Another behavior some narcissistic individuals display is using intimacy as a bargaining system inside the relationship. They may become warm, caring, and affectionate only when their partner agrees with their opinions or meets their expectations. But when they feel challenged, they can quickly switch into coldness, rejection, or emotional detachment. This creates a confusing emotional cycle where love starts feeling conditional instead of natural and secure. Another bedroom habit is creating emotional distance while still being physically present beside their partner. They may lie next to their partner, but avoid meaningful conversations, affection, comfort, or emotional connection. This behavior can make someone feel deeply lonely, even while sharing the same bed with the person they love. A healthy relationship requires both physical closeness and emotional safety to create a strong bond. But a narcissistic partner may focus more on maintaining power and control rather than building mutual understanding. Some may intentionally ignore their partner's emotional needs after an argument or disagreement. Instead of discussing the issue and finding a solution, they may turn away, remain silent, or act as if the other person does not exist. This behavior can feel like emotional abandonment and can slowly create distance within the relationship. Another pattern is using intimacy to regain control after creating conflict or emotional pain. They may suddenly become extremely affectionate when they notice their partner becoming tired of chasing them. This sudden change can create a confusing cycle of hurt, hope, and temporary closeness. The partner may begin believing that these loving moments are proof that everything will finally become different. However, without real accountability and personal growth, the same painful patterns often return again. Another bedroom tactic can involve making their partner feel responsible for their lack of affection or emotional connection. They may blame stress, mood, circumstances, or the relationship itself without accepting their own role in the problem. Over time, the partner may start carrying the emotional burden alone and questioning their own worth. They may wonder if they are attractive enough, supportive enough, or loving enough. This constant self-doubt can slowly damage confidence and create emotional exhaustion. Some narcissistic partners may also compare their partner to unrealistic expectations or impossible standards. They might make comments that create insecurity instead of creating a safe and supportive environment. Healthy intimacy should make someone feel valued, respected, appreciated, and emotionally accepted. It should never feel like a competition where one person has to constantly prove their worth. Another painful habit is using the bedroom as a place where conflicts remain unresolved for long periods of time. Instead of repairing emotional wounds, they may ignore problems and expect everything to disappear without communication. But avoiding issues does not create healing, trust, or deeper emotional connection. A strong relationship requires honest conversations and a willingness from both partners to understand each other's feelings. When someone uses distance, affection, silence, or rejection as a weapon, the relationship becomes emotionally draining. The most important thing to remember is that you cannot create a healthy bond by constantly chasing someone's approval. Love should not feel like something you have to earn every single day through sacrifice and fear. A healthy partner does not use closeness as a reward or rejection as a punishment. They communicate openly, listen carefully, and work together to create emotional security. If you recognize these patterns, focus on understanding the behavior rather than constantly blaming yourself. Your feelings matter, and your emotional needs deserve respect, care, and genuine attention. The goal is not to win a power struggle or prove who is right, but to build relationships based on trust and mutual love. Remember, real intimacy is not about control, fear, or manipulation. Real intimacy is about two people feeling safe enough to be vulnerable, honest, and emotionally connected. When love becomes a place of punishment instead of comfort, it is important to recognize the difference. Understanding these patterns can help you make healthier choices and protect your emotional peace. A relationship should be a place where both people feel accepted, not a place where one person constantly feels tested. You deserve a connection where affection is freely given and emotional safety is always respected. Because true love is not measured by how much pain you can tolerate, but by how safe and valued you feel with someone.